Hi, I'm Brad Sweezy, Vice President and co-founder of PR for Lawyers, producing results for lawyers. And today I want to talk to you about 3 tips to get your firm in the news. That's either on TV, print, online, etc. So let's go over these 3 tips and see if we can help you get a little bit more attention for your law firm without spending any money. First, you got to get the attention, right? You got to get the attention of the media. I've handled media relations at the local, international level, the Food and Drug Administration in Washington, for the Department of Defense, et cetera. And so every reporter and news organization is under the gun. They're looking at what's going on in the world, and then they're looking at ways to localize or do a different angle to get a story written or a story produced. So you got to look at what's going on in the news and then find a way to link what you're doing with what's going on in the news. That's the ideal situation. So if you know there's a case where there's a drunk driving accident and you're a DUI attorney, you can try to link and interject yourself into the story, even on a local angle. So you want to do the attention. Now, a lot of times you're not going to have that, and you want to try to draw attention to what you're doing on a proactive thing. Maybe you just got an award, or you just got interviewed by a national magazine or something like that, and you want to tell other news media out there that you can help them and help other people. Here's an example of a media release. There's all kinds of formats for a media release, all kinds. Media advisor, if you're going to do an event, an announcement, if you're going to do a press conference, a post-press conference, et cetera. So this is just one particular example where one of our clients was interviewed by Forbes and wants to tell other people about it. So you're using one media placement to try to get other media placement. So we can help you with that. Like I said, there's a lot of different formats for that. Got to find the right journalist. Now, there are journalists who cover, beats is what they call them, et cetera. So you really want to start targeting who your attorney, who the reporters are who typically cover, what you're doing. So that's what you need to do. So identify who they are, identify the papers, et cetera, identify who your target market pays attention to, and then try to cultivate a relationship with them. So you got to find the right journalist to send your email pitch to, and then you follow it up with a phone call, which I'll talk about. And you can just, put something in here, yada, 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 et cetera. But you really want to, identify why should you do a story on this, right? So you want to do that. You connect, you got to send it out to the reporters. They got to follow up. Reporters are busy, working with reporters, like I said, at the national, international level. I'm talking the Wall Street Journal, NBC News, all of them, which I've done. They are busy. And so you can send something to their email box and they've got 500 different messages in there. And then they've got their editor, news director, et cetera, beating on them to get things done and write stories in different angles. So you really have to follow up with them. You can do that obviously by another email. You can do that by a phone call, obviously. And the other thing is use social media. Twitter is big for, reporters, and so is LinkedIn. So if you connect with those reporters and follow up with them, you might not get the success you want on that initial story, but you'll get those follow-up results and those things. So you want to be a good source and you want to be quotable. If you're not quotable, it's very hard for them to use what you're using. So try to concisely put together what your argument is and get it to the reporter. In review, write your media release, find the right journalist, craft your email pitch, connect, follow up. And if you do those things and do them consistently, you can have success at doing the PR game. Some firms like us, we're like a lot of PR firms will help you do that, obviously, so you don't have to do that. You focus on doing the law. We'll focus on connecting you with the right media outlet to help you generate that, interest. And then you can use those things and get greater and greater coverage. And if you end up being quotable, then you're reliable, then you may find reporters going back to you because they know you're going to give them something that they can use. So if you're interested in connecting with us on a free consultation, you can email me here. You can go to our website, which you're probably on right now. you can call me or you can connect with me on LinkedIn. And then we'll get a conversation started and see whether or not there's something we can do to help you with your law firm. Okay, thank you.